Hello and welcome to Simple Cryptocurrency News presented by your host CryptosChain, and in today's news video we'll be looking at the state of the market, what's going on with the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin, the altcoins, everything. Then we'll be talking about Telegram Open Network, which is Telegram's blockchain that is supposed to be made public on the 1st of September, and today is the 4th of September and we haven't heard anything. So what's going on there? We'll be doing a bit of research on that, so stay tuned. Then I'll be talking about Travala and what's going on. Why are they migrating off Neo and going to Binance and causing so much FUD in the Neo community? Then we'll be looking at Ontology, and finally we'll be talking about Elastos and the latest news that they've got. So stay tuned, like I said, and let's get into the market price. And we can see Bitcoin's been trading at $10,600. So not too bad, not too bad. It's been going up and down quite a lot in the last few months. Since that pump to almost 14K, it's just been going back to close to 9K, then back to like 13K, and then keeps on going up and down like that. But lately it didn't manage to touch the 13K resistance line, but it did go over 11K in the last one. So let's see if on this one we'll see the same, considering we're going to have bullish news tomorrow on the 6th of September with Bakkt finally launching. And let's go and look at Neo, which is trading at $9.10. Okay, so it managed to break that. And Ontology, which is trading at 71.6 cents. So it's struggling quite a bit. It is a red day though, you gotta see that, so that's how it is. The biggest winners are Decentraland and Engine Coin. Of course, you know I'm bullish on Engine Coin. They've had a lot of updates recently, especially with the COO, who has some affiliation with the famous game Minecraft, moving to Engine. So that's also very important. I did mention that in the last news video, so do check that out if you're interested. And the biggest losers are Energy and Aurora. And Energy, of course, the proof of stake, which pays a lot of dividends, a lot in dividends. It was like $8 and it just halved. So I did find that pump a bit too sudden, a bit too suspicious. The fact that a project like Energy would pump so quickly, maybe because of the circulating supply, it is very low, right? It is like 20 million, but a lot of it is being generated every month. So that's my biggest concern with Energy, and hence why I'm not invested. Plus you need a cold wallet to have proof of stake running and to generate Energy coins, because if you don't keep your computer on 24/7, you're not generating anything. It's not like Ontology, for example, or Neo, which has cold proof of stake, in that you just stake and you don't care, you don't have to leave your device on. And let's look at Phantasma and see how they're doing. Phantasma, and they're trading at 5 cents, up 1%. Okay, 477 Satoshi. We don't have any news from Phantasma since the file storage news that I've covered, so we need to wait. What's going on? It's September already. I think that they're still doing some testing, right? That's what they've been saying, but we don't know what is the real deal, what's going on. So hopefully we'll get some more information soon, some more updates. How much more testing do we really need? That's the big question. That's what the community wants to know. But that's that about the prices, and let's move on and talk about Telegram. So this is now a hot topic because on the 1st of September they were supposed to launch all the information to release it to the public about the testing for Telegram's open network blockchain and the white paper and all this sort of information, which everyone is looking forward to because a lot of people in the crypto space use Telegram for communication. So it's very, very important. And as you probably know, there was a private token sale held last year, and a lot of private investors, which invested heavy money in it, cannot disclose who they are, and they cannot disclose how much they invested, right? For obvious reasons, because this was a private sale. So basically here there are some news on CoinDesk, and actually this isn't the main thing that I want to cover. I actually want to talk about the secret project that Telegram is basically leaked out, or not Telegram leaked it out, but some investor apparently might have leaked it out to the news media, or maybe it is fake news. We don't exactly know. It could be fake news as well, because I couldn't validate this information in other websites. Only 2 websites are talking about it. So could it be fake? Anything is possible. It's news from Asia though, so it is strictly from Asia. I couldn't find that on CoinDesk, which is like more of a truthful source of information. But basically they're saying here that one guy, which has a wallet, contains 4,123,000 worth of USDC stablecoin according to Etherscan. Okay, this was from the token sale from July 10th, and selling Gram tokens at $4 a piece, and was completed in a couple of weeks. Okay, so that's when the token sale kicked off. The tokens, according to Liquid, will come from the exchange's partner for the sale, Gram Asia. The firm is said to be a major investor in Telegram's token sale that ran in February and March of last year, raising $1.7 billion for the messaging app blockchain project, which is called Telegram Open Network. Okay, so they're talking about that, and they're mentioning how the funds are used from Coinbase, okay, because you do have consortium firms, including Circle and Coinbase, which are basically holding the USDC stablecoin or US dollars, okay, because this is how users paid for grams. Okay, Gram is the actual token on the Tron blockchain, right? So let's go down. So in the meantime, investors and developers with an interest in Ton are keeping the eyes on the calendar. According to the agreement Telegram signed with its investors, the network mainnet is bound to launch no later than October 31st. If not, the company will have to return investors' money. So we're going to see this pretty soon. And what's more important is not even this information. This is just to kind of reiterate what it's all about, and that the token sale was private. Investors were not allowed to disclose. It took place last year, but there is apparently a secret project which is competing with Libra, with Facebook's Libra, which we've got information leaked about, right? So this one here, right, Channel News Asia. Let me know if you think this is a valid source of information. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't heard of this website before. Maybe it's fake. Anything is possible, right? But it's just something to keep in mind, and maybe it is true. Basically, in Moscow, right, this is where this information is coming from. They're working in secrecy for a year. The Telegram messaging service has a plan to beat Facebook in the race to launch a cryptocurrency with its new project Gram. Okay, little is known about Gram, but media reports say Russian-founded Telegram aims to create an accessible service that is easier to use than various cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which are still confined to a relatively small market. So Gram is actually the token on the Ton blockchain, which is Telegram's blockchain. However, the leaks here say that there's a secret project called Gram, which is the same name as the token. So could it be just a coincidence, or are they really creating this secret project called Gram, obviously using the Gram token? Anything is possible. But maybe they have other things in mind, because this is supposed to be for the masses, as we can see here. So the encrypted messenger envisages a system of secure and fast payment with the aim of becoming an alternative to Visa and MasterCard for a new decentralized economy, right? Facebook has announced its plans, of course, to launch the global cryptocurrency in 2020, but Telegram is running to beat the social media giant, with New York Times reporting the first Gram units could be put into circulation within 2 months, citing the investors. And what else do we have here? So the investors are bound by confidentiality clause, like I was saying, but a source in Moscow's economic circles told the AFP that the source claimed personally knowing at least a first-year banker and a businessman from Russia's Forbes list who are among the investors. So this kind of tells you, if this is true, that this is really huge, right, for Telegram, especially like I was saying, that a lot of people invested in crypto are already using Telegram. A lot of crypto projects created Telegram accounts, Telegram groups for people to join, to take place in airdrops, to build a community and things like that. So Telegram is heavily used with crypto. So Telegram made a really good move here, right? And they may have the edge over Facebook when it comes to this, simply because so many people just use Telegram already. On top of the cryptocurrency market, right? Let's see what else we got. So basically, Telegram has already repeatedly clashed with Russian authorities over its strong encryption, and it is officially blocked in the country. So this is something to keep in mind. But encrypted messaging apps like Telegram are preferred around the world by a wide variety of people trying to avoid surveillance by authorities. People from the Islamic State, jihadists and drug dealers, to human rights activists and journalists, right? So that's how it is. So which one will succeed? Which one will succeed, right? It's going to be interesting to find out what's going to happen with Telegram. Could they be in trouble with the government? Maybe if they don't comply? Anything is possible. Anything is possible. It's hard to say exactly. but they have been pretty successful, right? They have been pretty successful with the cryptocurrency stuff, right? Because this is what people have been using. I mean, why didn't people use other messaging apps? Why did they decide to use Telegram when they started off with cryptocurrency? Why did these projects kick it off there? So really, right? It kind of tells you that Telegram is the one. I think Telegram is the one. Will we be able to purchase this token? I'm not even sure. Maybe there will be some way to make a stable version, a stable coin version, kind of like Libra were trying to do. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't see it, to be honest. I mean, considering the price of this token, I don't know how this is going to be used for mass adoption. Maybe in fractions. Anything is possible, right? But let's move on and talk about Travala. So just to talk about all the FUD that's been going on with Travala, moving from the Neo blockchain to Binance chain, right? Because a lot of projects have been doing that. We've been seeing projects move from Ethereum, for example, to Binance chain. A lot of them have been doing that. And now we're seeing a project from Neo moving to Binance chain as well. So I don't know, a lot of projects have started their token sale on Neo, and then they've decided to build their own blockchain, like Phantasma is a good example of that. But this is how it is. Even Switcho are going to build a sidechain. They're still going to be on Neo, but they're going to build a sidechain, which is going to be the Switcho chain. So yeah, this is how it is with Neo, right? A lot of them are just thinking we're not getting enough exposure out there. A lot of people have been flooding Neo, even though Neo has been doing good and they have developed. But just the fact that they're not too communicative with their community, I think that this is the main problem with Neo that Neo is facing at the moment. We're seeing Ontology being more open to the community and posting a lot of updates and things like that. Neo is relatively quiet. And people have been flooding it, right, for quite some time. I'm not saying that it's dead, right? It's not. I don't think it is, because Neo 3.0 is in the works. But Travala felt otherwise, right? They've decided to migrate, and this is how it is. It doesn't mean it's dead. It just means they want more exposure. This is my opinion. They want more exposure, and they know that with Binance being used by so many people in the cryptocurrency world, they'll get that exposure. This is what they're really trying to do. Was it the right move to produce more liquidity? Anything's possible. It could be. Maybe their aim is to first get on the Binance DEX, and once they do that, hopefully on the Binance centralized exchange, because this is the aim of many projects, to get there, to have liquidity, to have exposure. So basically, Travala has announced that it plans to migrate its AVA token to Binance chain and begin a token buyback and burn program. For those that don't know, Travala is an online travel booking platform that allows users to purchase hotels in cryptocurrency and receive discounts and rewards through the usage of AVA. Actually, they made a mistake here when they say purchase hotels. It's actually to book hotels using the AVA token. Of course, you can't purchase hotels, right? Well, you can, but not with the AVA token. So that's how it is. So they're offering rewards and all these sort of stuff. I've already done many videos on AVA. I've even done a review on Travala. It is an out-of-date one because it is from last year, so do check it out. It's going to be at the end of this video if you want to see that review. If you're new to cryptocurrency maybe and you just want to know about Travala and how they're competing with Booking.com, the travel agency. But basically, they need to give more information to the community. All we've got here is that they've got a buyback and token burn program, which basically they're intending to reduce the circulating supply from 61.5 million to 40 million, 35% reduction each quarter. Travala will purchase AVA tokens off the open market based on 20% of its net revenue, right? So they're going to kickstart this process from January 2020, but it's going to be backdated from July 2019. So I have a feeling that in January 2020, we're going to see a price spike, simply because the community will know that the team are going to do a buyback and they're going to backdate it, so that's going to cause a spike. So people are probably going to buy before just so that they can sell, especially traders, for the profits, right? Who doesn't want to do that? So then they're talking about the migration. Okay, so the NEP5 token version, which is on the Neo blockchain, is going to be a BEP2 token, okay, which is on Binance chain, and the standard is going to be done at a 1-to-1 ratio. Timing is still to be announced, mechanics still to be announced, so we've still got some stuff to find out from the team. They still haven't told us, but they will allow plenty of time to perform the swap. Those that don't swap will lose their tokens completely, and I have a feeling that there's going to be some people that are going to be caught out, just like we've seen with Ontology. Let's see, and the Neo ecosystem is the other thing here. So the investment from the NEO Eco Fund is what's worrying people. Okay, if NEO has invested in Travala, why are they migrating off NEO? It doesn't make any sense, right? But they are accepting NEO as a payment method as well. So could it be that maybe Travala just sold a bunch of tokens to NEO in exchange for this fund? Or maybe they are committed to do so. Maybe they signed some sort of agreement behind the scenes. I don't know. This is just my assumption. Anything could be possible. But basically the amount is undisclosed, right? So the investment is with an undisclosed amount, and that was earmarked towards global growth, marketing, and talent acquisition, according to CEO and co-founder Matthew Lukinski. Travala planned to use the funds to double its developer team within the next 6 months. This is basically what they've told us back in July, and of course NEO as a payment option. But yeah, that's that about Travala. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is going to hurt the Travala project? Are you a hardcore NEO fan? Are you annoyed with the fact that they're migrating off NEO? I know some people are really annoyed with that, and they actually want to dump their AVA tokens simply because of this. Simply because they really like the NEO blockchain. They wanted Travala to be part of the NEO blockchain, and now they feel disappointed in the project, even though the project is going to continue progressing. And you should never look at it from this point of view, in my opinion. You should look at how the project is progressing, what they're doing to progress, and not look at the this tribalism fact that, okay, I'm a NEO supporter, I'm a hardcore NEO fan, and if you leave NEO, then I'm gonna hate you. I don't want you in my wallet. I want to get rid of you, right? Don't see it from this point of view, right? You got to look at it from a different point of view. What are they actually trying to do to progress? Because what happens if NEO goes down tomorrow, right? This could happen. It is a probability. It's unlikely, but it is a probability. What are you gonna do, right? What are you going to do? Are you just going to completely quit crypto just because you've only invested in NEO? No. This is the reason why we shouldn't have this tribalism mentality, and we should look at diversifying our portfolios. Right, let's move on and talk about Ontology. So we don't have too much news from Ontology apart from the fact that they've started the developer conference, Upbit developer conference in Korea. So that actually started on September 4th, which is today, and it's going to last till tomorrow. So do check it out there. Maybe we're going to get some news after this conference to hear what was discussed. Other than that, they've been listed on some other exchange, Crypto.com. They've got a partnership as well. Coinsbit. Okay, they've been listed on Coinsbit, sorry. Partnership with Crypto.com is something else, right? It's a place to buy, sell, and pay with crypto. The monthly report as usual, and then we've got some news about developing with the WASM contract with C++ on Ontology, right? So you can try it out. There is a link here in their Twitter page which you can access with instructions on how you can develop if you're a developer and you're interested in Ontology. But that's that. We don't have that many news from Ontology. Pretty straightforward, basically keeping the investors up to date with the progress, right? Because this is what we want to see. And finally, let's close it off with Elastos. So actually, Elastos celebrated their anniversary this week. Okay, so we've got the list of progress that's been done here. The carrier, DID, the side chains, Ethereum, of course, NEO, Bitcoin hash rate, consensus live, and the 2-year progress. So do check out this news here. Happy anniversary, Elastos. That's really good news to hear. And of course, Elastos is a project that has been running for many years, but they found that blockchain was the key which was missing from the whole aspect, from the whole decentralized internet that they're trying to develop. And the other thing with Elastos, which was actually posted 8 hours ago, is that they're hosting a developer workshop. So they're trying to help developers out there better understand Elastos to start developing on it. And it's basically the Ethereum sidechain part 1, which was a live stream. It's a 1 hour long video. Just click it here basically and you can access it and check it out. It basically teaches you how you can develop on Ethereum sidechain with Elastos, right? So you've got all the information there, how to manage the wallets, the accounts, deploy the smart contracts, and everything you need to know. So do check that out. That's all done for today. No more news. Let me know what you think and I'll cover it in the next news video. Again, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you're new to my channel. That's it. That's all done. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.